Well, hello guys, it's legoshowtv here, and I'm coming to you on my server for a little bit of a different reason. It's to discuss the future of the server in general, and I feel like some people have left, and I have no idea why they left, because now the only two people on my whole entire server, minus a friend of mine that I know, and that comes on here sometimes, is there's only two people, and I feel like my server has dropped, and yeah, I do feel that way. I was watching videos and stuff about how to make a good server, and I know my server is good and stuff, but I know I could probably do 10 times better. You're probably thinking right now, dude, you're asking, how could I do better, and you struggle to do that on stop motions. This is different than doing stop motions, guys. Servers is servers are a lot different than making a stop motion. And yeah, I'm just gonna go in creative mode because I'm not really playing anything at the moment while recording this. But yeah, so I'm just thinking about how I could do this. I'm not saying that I will totally take down the server or do anything. I just want more people, and I want it to be better. And as a server owner, I have to strive for that more than I have to do when doing stop motions. Stop motions, yes, I have to care to a point, but the problem doing that is people criticize you more on crazy stuff like story plot and everything, and at this you gotta maintain a whole server with people playing. You gotta keep them on, and you've got to keep them entertained enough. And that's with YouTube too. I try to do the best, and look at me. I have over 3,000 subscribers, and it was not a easy road to come to be on at any point. And when I started this server back in 2014, in July of 2014, I thought that it was gonna be cool, and I learned that it was seriously tough to maintain things, and yeah, and back then Burntmaster C had a server, my friend John had a server, and we were all cool, but it caused some fights. It did, and yeah, it wasn't always an easy thing. And I've met more people from playing this server and playing Minecraft in general to than not playing. So yeah, I just think I could do better. I know I can in anything and in life in general. And yeah. So yeah, I feel like I just need more people. I know I have problems. I have problems with plugins because anytime I've just kept the server as a faction server because solely every game I try to do is broken when I download it, and yeah, it's just kind of, they're all broken at sometimes. I know I've had games in the past like Sky Wars and stuff, and yeah, I've had that stuff, but solely I've always been a factions server, and yeah, I'm not going to change that if I ever do decide to try to make a server that's not hosted. MC Pro Hosting, it's like the best server company you can get. I mean, they've helped me fix issues with this server, and yeah. Um, of course, I lost this server back in 2015. I made videos on that and stuff, and then I had that other server. Then that one stopped working, and I got this one back, and I've had it ever since last summer. And yeah, it's been a crazy road. I've helped with multiple servers. If you go way back on my channel, you can see what the first ever my first ever spawn was. Sadly, it got destroyed one day when. I hope you don't mind telling this, John, but me and my friend AO123 kind of had a fight, and he blew up my first ever server, and sometimes friends disagree, and Brent Master and me also had fights, along with some other people. But the main person who got me into knowing about MC Pro Hosting was the guy who is now one of my worst enemies from Minecraft, Shadower74. One day I go into his server, and you can see it on Matt's videos, if you can find it. But you can see he was nice at first, and then I didn't know how to do servers. I had never been doing servers jobs before. But then I found his, and I'm like, I want to help you build a faction survival server. So I did. Then I learned what op is, and op is when you get powers like the owner has. So yeah. I'm just going around in creative because I'm bored. But and I'm not really playing that much. So yeah. I'm just going around looking around the world. So yeah. So basically I found out what overpower is. So I invited Matt and John on. And then he got all mad at me and was like, you can't do this. So he banned me twice or something. And then his server went down, and then I got unbanned. And then he banned me again for kind of the same thing, and we just got made enemies out of each other. And then this friend came along, Fasonic, and he had a server, which is also on my channel. And yeah, he kind of did the same thing a little bit, but he was nicer about it, and but he took my rights of staff away and gave it back to me. But yeah, and then we go into, at some point, this may have been also while we were in Skytrain. You guys remember Skytrain? I had videos on it. I know I took them down years ago, but that server just died, and it like died, and like it never gave an explanation of why, because it sold itself to another person. They sold the rights to another person or something like that. I even have a video on it saying rest in peace, Skytrain. So yeah, I'm telling my whole story behind the whole server thing. And then basically Matt and me were one of the first people to get the server out of me, John, and him. And so I'm pretty sure I got mine after his, or I got mine before him. And, yeah, it was around the same time. And, yeah. And then sometime later, John got his. And you guys can correct me if you know some of the story, because some of you were there. And, yeah, you can see my first ever server video. It's pretty nice to know I've had this server for almost 3 years. Well, revived for 1 year, just about. And, yeah. But I've been a server owner for a very long time, and I kind of know how to do it. I know stuff. I know that playing factions is hard for some people. I have more creative freedom because I'm the server owner. I'll keep it fair if I had more than one person playing besides me and John. Now, if there was like 500 people, I wouldn't probably cheat as a bit as I do when it sometimes. But yeah, keeping it straight is hard. And in Jago Craft, I got it from liking Ninjago so much. And yeah, so I just want to try to help or do something to make the server better. Whether it's get new people on here, or my original plan way before this, even before Shadower 74 came along, was getting one of those the servers. But then you run into port forwarding and all that stuff and a bunch of mumbo jumbo. And yeah, it was just a bunch of hard stuff to do. I tried that and it failed. Then I got to know MC Pro Hosting and bought my first server, which my dad helps me pay for. So yeah, that's about it. That's my whole little issue with my server. I basically know I could do better in anything, and yeah. I have noticed a significant difference in my stop motions and stuff since I got my new camera. That's my improvement there, basically. And yeah, you can tell me what you would like to see come from this thing that I've been telling you in this video. So yeah, and true question, has my new camera changed my stop motions? Tell me in the comment section below. And yeah, just for future reference, please don't advertise your channel and stuff, because that's not how you get subscribers or anything like that. That's not how you get it. And being rude and stuff is not very nice. I'm just saying that, throwing that out there, because most people have that in their rules. I noticed John has it in his, has no spamming your channel name and stuff. That's not how you get subscribers, guys. And being rude will get you nowhere. And even if you're making your own opinion, just keep it nice. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. So yeah, that's about it. That's all I have to say. So thank you for joining me, and yeah, please comment, like, and subscribe. And I gotta get back to making factions, or doing faction stuff. I will record a third episode. I have moved again. This is my house that I'm working on. I'm not gonna do anything in creative. I'm just floating around in creative while I'm recording this video. But yeah, this is basically the house I am working on, and it will be done before I record the next factions episode. And I have a parrot. So, yeah. I have moved so many times on this server, it ain't funny. But, yeah. This was a real struggle to find a jungle. It took me forever. But, yeah. I'll be making a video on 1.12. Kind of. You can tell me if you want an overview again of 1.12 just with the server. So, yeah. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Check out my Instagram at real-legoshowtv. I know I should say that more often. And Twitter at legoshowtv. I should say that more often too. legoshowtv1 is my Instagram, and the real legoshowtv is my, legoshowtv1 is my Twitter, and Instagram is real legoshowtv. So yeah. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And if you're wondering what recording software I'm using, it is OBS. And can somebody tell me how to record a YouTube video with OBS? So, yeah. Please tell me that. I don't know how. Bye.